Welcome back to our channel. Today we dive into a critical topic that will shape the future of our national defense. What will the Philippines' maritime defenses look like in 2030? With growing tensions in the West Philippine Sea, fast evolving technology, and shifting alliances across the Indo-Pacific, the maritime security landscape is changing fast. From advanced warships to unmanned systems and new alliances to smarter strategies, we'll explore what lies ahead for the Philippines' naval and coastal defense capabilities. So get ready for a data-driven, strategic, and insightful look at the future of Philippine maritime security. But before we dive in, we must keep in mind that a stronger Philippines is built not just through military strength, but through good governance, fighting corruption, rejecting political fanaticism, and combating misinformation. The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,600 islands, a maritime nation by geography and necessity. But with that blessing comes a burden: vast maritime zones to monitor and protect. As of 2024, the country faces a series of overlapping security challenges: illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing by foreign fleets, especially in the West Philippine Sea, smuggling, piracy, and terrorism in the Sulu and Celebes Seas, and gray zone tactics from China, including the deployment of maritime militia, swarming of reefs, and aggressive Coast Guard operations. The Philippine Navy, while growing, still operates many legacy ships. Some are refurbished vessels from the United States dating back to the 1940s and 50s. Thankfully, modernization is underway. The Jose Rizal-class frigates, for instance, bring advanced radar and anti-air capabilities. The Coast Guard has added large patrol ships from Japan and France. But the question remains: is this enough to secure the maritime domain by 2030? The future of maritime defense will not be determined solely by firepower, but by intelligence, automation, and adaptability. Let's talk about maritime domain awareness, MDA. By 2030, the Philippines will increasingly rely on satellite imagery, long-range radars, and AI-driven analytics to track foreign movements and illicit activity. Unmanned surface and underwater vessels, USVs/UUVs. These robotic platforms are cheaper to operate, can patrol 24/7, and take on risky missions. Israel, the US, South Korea, and Turkey are offering systems, and Filipino firms are beginning to explore local development under the SRDP, Self-Reliant Defense Posture program. Artificial intelligence. AI will be key in processing large volumes of real-time data from radar, sonar, drones, and satellites, offering decision support, predictive analysis, and even autonomous threat response. But with tech comes new threats. Cybersecurity becomes critical. An autonomous vessel or drone hacked mid-mission could cause disaster. Ethical concerns also rise. Should machines decide when to fire? These innovations are shaping a smarter, faster, and more resilient defense ecosystem, if implemented responsibly. No maritime defense strategy exists in a vacuum. The regional picture is shifting rapidly. The South China Sea remains one of the most contested maritime regions in the world. China's militarized artificial islands, Coast Guard blockades, and illegal maritime claims are forcing smaller nations to adapt. In response, the Philippines is strengthening ties with like-minded partners. The United States is expanding its rotational presence under EDCA, with new sites closer to Taiwan and the West Philippine Sea. Japan recently signed a reciprocal access agreement, enabling joint exercises and potential deployments. Australia, France, and India are emerging as key maritime allies. Expect more joint patrols, intel sharing, and interoperability drills leading up to 2030. This network of partnerships is a force multiplier, enhancing deterrence without relying on full-blown alliances. So what's in the pipeline? What exactly is the Philippines acquiring and planning for 2030? New ships, additional corvettes, and offshore patrol vessels from South Korea, France, and Japan. A potential submarine acquisition, likely from France or South Korea, is being finalized under the Rehorizon 3 modernization phase. Naval aviation. The Philippine Navy is looking to expand its maritime helicopter fleet and long-range drones for coastal surveillance. Sensor and command systems. Integration of coastal radar chains, satellite MDA, and centralized command platforms to improve real-time threat response. Budget reality. The revised AFP modernization program is set to cost hundreds of billions of pesos. Financing will come from national budgets, grants, and soft loans, particularly from partners like Japan, Korea, and France. But modernization must be sustained, not sporadic. Skipping funding cycles risks delaying capabilities by years. The Philippines in 2030 could be vastly better equipped to protect its maritime domain, but only if modernization continues, partnerships deepen, and technology is embraced responsibly. Here's the vision: a smarter, multi-layered maritime surveillance network, modern surface ships and submarines patrolling strategic choke points, AI-driven threat detection, unmanned vessels, and interoperable regional patrols. The country has the potential to be a maritime security leader in Southeast Asia, but must navigate political will, financing challenges, and regional risks. The next 5 years are crucial. Let's support continued investment. Let's strengthen our partnerships. Let's innovate through our own defense industries. Because maritime security isn't just about ships or missiles. It's about sovereignty, economy, and survival. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more defense and geopolitics insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay secure.